John Rangel. Whoa, ooh. Plato, the world's most influential philosopher, said that music and rhythm has a way of finding its way into the secret places of your soul. And music and rhythm found its way into my soul before I was conceived. It came from my ancestors, West African slaves who were brought to America against their will. And they used music as a way of acknowledging every activity in life, big and small. Music was for everyone. Everyone sang, everyone danced, and it accompanied every joy and every sorrow in life. And music was transferred to me, to my soul, from the beating of my mother's heart while I yet developed in her womb. And for about the past 50 years, music has accompanied every joy and every single sorrow in my life. I hear music in my head. My life really sings me. My life is a song. Now, permit me, if you will, to take you on a journey, an abbreviated journey. I won't take you through the whole 50 years, but an abbreviated journey of my life in song. That woman that you see pictured there is my mother, Ruby Carter. She was fierce. She was the first African-American teacher in an all-white high school in the early 1960s in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Imagine that. And she raised 5 kids as a single mother on a very, very meager teacher salary. I think Oklahoma's teacher's rate of pay was 49 out of 50. But she raised 5 kids on a teacher salary, if you could just imagine that. And you know, I can still hear her beautiful voice, the music in my head as she used to sing, "May the life I've lived speak for me." And she really believed that the life that she lived would speak for her. She made her transition about this time a year ago. And when she left, I really felt that part of me went with her. There were no words to articulate the grief that I felt at losing my mother, who was always my strongest supporter and my biggest fan. My mother, who gave me music and rhythm in my soul from the beating of her heart, was gone. And there were no words to articulate how I felt like that, so I had to write a song about it, and I sang for my mother, "The Hand That Rocked My Cradle." I heard my grandma tell my mama when I was just a girl, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. She said you gotta do what must be done, 'cause you can't afford to wait for nobody to come. Hold your head up high, raise these babies right, let them know they're loved, tuck them in every night. No matter what the circumstances, do your best. The good Lord up above will take care of the rest. A powerful example for this little girl. The hand that rocked my cradle shaped my world. There were 5 of us to feed. She made sure we had enough. Daddy left us hanging. Mama had it rough. She said, I'm gonna do what must be done, 'cause I can't afford to wait for nobody to come. She taught school all day, tucked us in every night, showed us how to pray, said it would all be all right. No matter what the circumstances, I'm gonna do my best. The good Lord up above will take care of the rest. best. A powerful example for this little girl. The hand that rocked my cradle shaped my world. Yes. Sometimes I talk to Mama on the telephone. I would tell about my life, what was going wrong. She'd tell me just to do what must be done. Girl, don't just sit around and wait for nobody to come. Hold your head up high. Remember where you're from. Stand for what is right. Hear the beat of your own drum. No matter what the circumstances, Cathy, do your best. The good Lord up above will take care of the rest. A powerful example from the time I was a girl. The hand that rocked my cradle shaped my world. And when she died, and I stood at her graveside, and the minister was about to give the burial rite as he had done so many times before, and he said, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We now commend our dear sister to the earth. I said, wait, I have got to sing for my mother one more time. And I reached back into my soul and I found a song that my grandmother sang to me. I remember her singing it as she moved around the house. And I sang, when peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like a sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. Her life, oh, her life, what a glorious thought. Her life not in part, but the whole is washed in the light, and she sorrows no more. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Oh, my soul. And then she left. And I know that you guys are probably thinking, well, I wonder if Cathy was conceived via an immaculate conception, because I have not heard her mention a single thing about a man in her life or a father. Did she know him? Was he around? What was going on with that? And I got to tell you that the answer to both questions is yes and no. My father, for so much of my life, was like that big monster, the guy that I thought I hated, and the person that I could make responsible for everything that was wrong in my life. And I had to turn to music to learn how to heal that relationship with my father, because I always thought, well, if he had just been there, and as long as my mother was there, I could sort of, not deal with the fact that my father wasn't really around, or the relationship that I had with him. And then entered somebody who could play the music that was in my head, who could help me learn how to heal, in the person of John Rangel, my songwriting partner. And I said, John, I need to write a song about my relationship with my dad, because I think that it's going to help some other people who may be in the same situation that I have been in my life. And so we wrote this song about my desire to be Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl is all grown up now. The hurts of my youth have aged with time. But I wish that he had remembered my birthday. Even a card would have been just fine. relatives tell me I look just like him. So many things I do remind me that, like it or not, he is here inside me. So I will always be my daddy's little girl. That song, the words of that song really helped me to begin a healing process that I knew that I had to undergo and find the music that was in my soul to be able to talk about it. And I'm reminded of the healing power, the vibration of music in my life as a song. And so I was reminded of some other lyrics of that are adapted from a Ho'oponopono prayer that I call Kit Song, that I started to begin to sing as I continued in that healing process, using music in my life and song to do so. I'm going to sing this song, and then I want you to join in with me. And I know that you guys are all thinking, I'm not a singer, she's a professional, but what I came by to tell you today is that there's a song in you, and that you can find that authentic voice that's inside of you to help you heal the relationships in your life. I'm going to sing it for you first, and then in that West African tradition, you all are going to sing it with me. The song says, I love you, I'm sorry, I thank you, I love you, forgiveness and gratitude and love never fails. Now I want you to picture someone in your mind's eye, like my father that I needed to sing this song to, and I want you to sing it with me. Sing. I love you, I'm sorry, I thank you, I love you, forgiveness and gratitude and love never fails. Sing it with me again. I love you, I'm sorry, I thank you, I love you, forgiveness and gratitude and love never fails. Could you sing it one more time? I love you, I'm sorry, I thank you, I love you, forgiveness and gratitude and love never fails. I'm a living witness. And I got to tell you that I could not have made it through without the help of my girlfriends. I mean, I don't know, what it is about girlfriends, but there have been so many times when I have had to call my girlfriends in the middle of the night and just say, girl, do you know what just happened? And, I just can't even begin to tell you how special girlfriends have been in my life. And I'm on an absolute crusade that we got to have a girlfriend's national holiday. Can I get a witness? We got to have a girlfriend's national holiday. I am on a crusade about that. And, because I couldn't articulate really in words about how important it is, guess what? John and I wrote a song about it. All right, so this is a part of my crusade to have girlfriends as a national holiday. So y'all help me with it, won't you? Yeah. Let's see, now it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you just cannot sleep. I don't know, maybe it's that guy you thought was Mr. McDreamy who has turned out to be Mr. Nightmare. Or it's the curse your mother put on you when she said, girl, one day I hope you grow up and have children who act just like you. And you did. Now, what would I do in that situation? I'll tell you. I call my girlfriends. What would I do without y'all? Who else is gonna take my 2 a.m. call? Thank God for girlfriends. Oh yeah, 'cause they'll hang it with you. You know, our families are great, and so are our mates. Don't get your feelings hurt. Can't nothing take your place. But what I share with them, I really can't explain. They let me be myself, and they understand my pain. I call my girlfriends. Now let me see now. Mother's got a national holiday, and father's got one too. But what about my girlfriends and everything they do? Well, I just want to celebrate you ladies because you all have helped me make it through. I ain't lying. Ooh, yeah. I call my girlfriends. What would I do without y'all? Who else is gonna take my 3 a.m. call? Thank God for girlfriends. Oh, yeah, 'cause they'll hang it with you. I tell you, they'll hang it with you. I tell you, my girlfriend's hanging with you through thick and thin. Girlfriends. So anyway, that's a portion of my life in song. And I just want to come by again, or I want to say again to you that music is really for everyone, and the healing that I have found in music is available to you. Music is not just entertainment. It has applications in every aspect of our life, and we can use it to celebrate every joy and every sorrow. And I'm hoping that we can bring music back into ourselves. And I know that I have been set free in my very soul when I have allowed myself to sing my music and to allow my music to sing me. And there are those who would tell you that anything that you want to do, that it's too late, that you're too old, that you don't have time. And I just have to say that one of the things that I have learned as my hair gets a little grayer, and I purposely didn't go to the hairdresser this week before I came here because I wanted you guys to see my wisdom. I will be changing my look tomorrow, however. I wanted you to see that, I've been here for a little while, and I know what I'm talking about. I know that music can heal. And my life is a song. Your life is a song. And I got to tell you that it's really, truly worth singing. And it's never, never too late. I leave you with those words. Words staring back at me from an old diary. Did I really write those lines? Starring in my own show. Where did that young girl go? What would she tell me now? She'd say it's never too late to start, never too late to stop, never too late to learn to dream again. No matter how many times you think about giving up, it is never too late to be what you might have been. And if you believe that, your life, like my life, like John Rangel's life, will be a song. Thank you.